Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series videos I do for the one. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm gonna talk about the stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a bit since I've been out to Sonic, but here we are. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? Well, it happens to be my, boom, the Waterfall King shirt. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. What the fuck is the Waterfall King? The Waterfall King is a local band out of Illinois who I have been associated with in one way or another for several years now. The lead singer slash guitarist is actually a friend of mine who I've known since his previous band, Phantoms and Pestilence. And, when that band kind of ran its course and he eventually decided to start up a new music project, I was all in. And when he decided that when they decided that it was going to be a very sludgy doom metal band, I was like, all right, I wasn't expecting that from him, but okay. And actually, I really ended up liking him a lot. I mean, to be fair, I've liked all of his musical projects, but I'm not usually a big, sludgy doom metal guy, I can kind of get in with him a little bit here or there, but, no, man, they just were awesome, and, I just totally went in for it, so I've got some merch. I've actually seen him perform live a number of times. I actually have videos of said performances. They're on this channel, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction, because I think they're a really phenomenal band. They're really awesome. They're a great local band. So, but anyway, what am I trying for today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, like I said, it is from Sonic. It's in a big-ass cup. It's boom! It's this! What is this? This is from Sonic. Their Sonic Red Bull Recharger. This is the blood orange flavor. So, I've reviewed the previous ones, the dragon fruit and the twisted lime. And basically, it's kind of like a Sonic energy drink mixer thing, where it's basically, I guess, I don't know what the baseline of it is, but they go over there and they pour in, some Red Bull stuff to go over there and give it some kick. I figured, what the fuck, I'd done the other two, might as well get to this one. So let's get a thing for the thing. Maybe it'll look a little bit better over there. Yeah, I think it looks better over there. Looks like this. And yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like how that works. Because the thing is, I'm okay with Red Bull, especially their flavored flavors. Classic Red Bull I'm not too into. I've never been a big fan, but I do like a lot of their flavored ones that they've come out with over the years. And especially as the years have gone by, and I've reviewed a bunch of them through the show, as the years have gone by and they've kind of come out with new ones, and, to me at least, it feels like they've just gotten better and better at it. I'm sure that I've had the blood orange Red Bull at some point. I couldn't tell you when, but I'm sure I've had it. And I actually really like how it works here. And in fact, I like the fact that when I think blood orange, I think not only do I want that orange flavor, but, it's got the blood aspect to it, the blood orange, and, not to be creepy, but, I want it to have some bite to it, I feel like that's kind of, a crucial part of that. And a lot of times people will label something as blood orange, but then, I don't know, it just feels a little bit lacking. In this case, that's not the case. It's actually got some oomph to it. I like that. It has a crispness to it. It makes you want to go, So you get the sweetness of, just the overall drink. You get the nice kind of citric acidity from the orange. And then, you also get sort of the little bit of a hit of that Red Bull flavor, So it works out nicely. And I think in a format like the Refresher, I personally have enjoyed all of them because it kind of does exactly what I want, which is that it highlights the flavor aspect of the Red Bull that I like. And, yeah, it's still got the caffeine, it's still got the kick, all that good stuff. but it doesn't overplay the Red Bull aspect of it, you know? It still tastes like a nice drink, just with that, you know, little extra Red Bull kick. And, you know, I will say this, like, I mean, if you're not into Red Bull at all, this does still have that Red Bull kick. Like, you can still tell that there's a Red Bull element to it. But it is more downplayed than, obviously, you know, in the more just concentrated drink format. So, yeah, I mean, I kind of like it. It works for me in ways that, you know, just put a little bit of a smile on my face, because especially on a day like today where it is very warm and, you know, it's a little bit muggy, and I was out mowing my lawn for hours trying to get that done because fucking lawnmower blade broke, and then it turns out that my lawnmower blade's some sort of weird proprietary design, so I had to fucking get one shipped in. But no, that's really good. I like the orange flavor. I like the bite that it has, and I don't even mind that little bit of a Red Bull hit at the end. It kind of gives it a little bit of dimension to it. But yeah, I think overall this is a nice drink, and I would say out of the three that I've had, granted it's been a while since I've had the other two, I think the lime was probably my favorite. This would be below that, and the dragon fruit, I think, for me, was kind of the lesser of the three. Even though I remember enjoying it, I also remember being a little bit more like, yeah, it's okay. Whereas the lime, firmly enjoyed that one. This one, firmly enjoying this one, just maybe not quite as much. But yeah, it's good. I like it. Two things before I go, though, folks. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes and yes. I think I don't eat at Sonic a lot. Mostly when I do, it's for review purposes. But on occasion. And of course, Sonic is famous for their drinks. You know, that's like one of their big things. It's honestly the part of their menu that I probably explored the least, and the one that I want to, you know, sort of jump into the most as time goes by. And I'm happy that, you know, at the very least, I've been able to finish off the refreshers now, so that, you know, the next time that I pass through, I can go over there and get something different. But I will say, like, you know, I've enjoyed all of the refreshers. I think they do what they're supposed to do. They are refreshing. And, you know, I like the flavors. I like what they're doing with them. And I think for this one, for me, it would really be, if I was coming back through, it would be between this and the lime one. And I could genuinely do 50-50. So I'd get it again. If I'm recommending it, you know, like I just said, you know, it's like, I mean, if you're not into Red Bull on any level, it does still taste a little bit like Red Bull. So that might kind of throw you off. But I think otherwise, yeah, I would definitely still recommend it. It's just a nice, very refreshing, crisp, orange-flavored drink. It's sweet, but not overly so. It's got a little complexity to it. It's got multi-layers to the flavor. And I think just in general, it's a nice thing. So, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, hope you have yourselves a truly refreshing-tastic rest of your life. Because who doesn't like to be refreshed? It's always a good thing. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, I'd be interested, because I know I have had a few people on these refresher reviews, the previous 2 that I've done anyway, I have had a few people comment to the effect of, you know, oh, I tried it, and, you know, this, that, or the other thing. I'd be really interested, you know, because, I mean, they've been around for a little bit now. It's not like they're exactly a new item. I would have expected they would have been very much like a limited time thing, but they seem to be, you know, on the menu for at least, you know, the foreseeable future, as far as I know. I'd be interested, yeah, you know, if you've tried it, is it something you enjoy? Is it something you just absolutely didn't get along with? All that good stuff. And if nothing else, what other, like, energy drink brands should go over there and do, you know, like, deals with, you know, fast food brands and stuff like that? Let's get some Rockstar and McDonald's going on, you know? Something like that. I think it'd be interesting. No, it would have to be Monster and in McDonald's, wouldn't it? Because you got the M and the M. You could actually make that a really cool graphic. I'm just saying. But anyway.